SoundCloud music.
What up? Sometimes I get tired of saying all right. So what up, man? This is the Jigs Up Podcast, episode 135. You know me, I'm your host, Yois Marco, and I'm with...
It's your guy, M Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blasian Mommy.
Kmart is at work, so we are here just shooting the shit, having some fun with this episode. We had a whole other plan, but, you know, sometimes things don't work out, and we're here with plan B. But... thank you for listening. Of course, it's the place with nothing to save. Do I have a nothing to save segment today? No, I don't. But we're just going to go ahead and have some fun. I know my guy, M Easy, got some stuff to get off his chest in the sports bag. You know, you want to talk about good old Greg Popovich. Popping off in the mouth about the popularity of the NBA or the state of the NBA. What's going on?
Yeah, so it started off with the three-point shot. He's basically saying, since now we look to the three-point shot as what determines a winner or loss for a game, or now today the game revolves around the three-point shot, he's saying it's not fun anymore. Then he elaborated saying basketball in general today is not fun anymore. There's no art in it.
There's no art? I mean, what do you mean by art? I mean,
there's
Pop.
I'm sorry. He said there's no beauty in it.
There's no beauty in basketball anymore. Pop, you created the whole extra pass. Didn't he create that? The whole extra pass, distribute the ball, fundamentals. So. Wasn't the Spurs like leading the league in the NBA free throw percentage, 3-pointer percentage at a time?
Yep.
I don't know what's
Yep.
You know, I mean, because your Hall of Famers are gone, your point guard's gone, or the fact that he may not be in the NBA postseason this season after 20 years. And that's why you're having a problem with the NBA? You weren't having the problem with the NBA when you were making them playoff runs.
Right.
He wasn't having that problem with the NBA when he was winning them titles. He wasn't having a problem with the NBA when he was getting the Olympic medals with Coach K. What's going on?
I mean, I will give him credit for speaking on the defensive side of the game, because that's been lacking. Everything's more offensive nowadays.
Yeah.
But that should have been his narrative instead of talking about like, oh, since we're shooting threes now, threes is live and die now. It's boring. The game is boring. It's not entertaining.
Nah, it's boring because y'all niggas ain't scoring. That's what's the problem, Pop. Before you pop off on the mouth, Greg Popovich, or pop on a bitch, or pop down in bitch about today's NBA. Hold on, because I'm doing. Sitting here talking about the NBA ain't no fun no more. Right now, Pop, you looking like a bitch right now. You look like you want to take the ball and go home with it.
Greg pop off like a bitch.
Greg pop off like a bitch. You want to take your ball and go home. You probably want to pop the basketball.
Get your motherfucking clipboard and your assistant and get the fuck out of here.
Like, calm the fuck down. Because all of a sudden, because y'all ain't getting into the playoffs, y'all looking like, what, the 10th seed? The West is tough, man. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
That's funny. Dude, I can't stand that, though, when people are playing basketball, motherfucker losing and shit. They take their, I'm going home. Like, we got a whole ass 9 other people trying to play. You gonna take the ball?
Because it's my ball. I'm going home with it.
Nigga.
Because I can't defend the three. I'm pretty sure you ain't had no problem with when you had bow tie Bruce Bowen going out here breaking ankles when motherfuckers shooting threes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get amnesia quick. But when Zaza did it, it's a travesty.
Because he did it to his players.
Motherfucker. All that crying and shit, man.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that to the light to kind of defend the new school, because I know they try to say the whole old head thing, like, oh, you guys always talk about the 90s was better and stuff. We have good reason to say that, though.
Okay.
You know, that's our opinion still. It's subjective, whatever. But the fact that I feel like there was more of a balance as far as offense and defense. That's what made it great.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker dunk on you, come back and try to dunk on him. So
yeah,
today they don't do that. Like, well, actually, I will give the Greek Freak credit for trying to do that.
Oh, Giannis?
Yeah, he got a fire in him that I like. There are some players today that I feel like could play in the 90s, but the overall league, it's like, okay, since the Warriors are a super team, now everybody else suck. Like, nigga, all y'all in the league for a reason. Shouldn't matter. Y'all should be able to play. Like, that point was proven the playoffs last year when the Rockets and the Warriors went 7 games.
Yeah,
because they play physical. You put a body on a 3-point shooter, they're not gonna make every three like they always do.
You always gotta contest the shot.
Yeah,
you gotta contest the shot. Like,
defense. Exactly.
Defense still wins championships, and that's the reason why Houston was able to be in a 7-game series against Golden State. Because if they came down with that whack ass defense that they did a couple of years back, it would have been a sweep.
Yeah,
it would have been a sweep. Even
James
Harden playing
Tony system.
Did you see that James Harden lacks defense? He
Yeah,
just swapped the ball.
Yeah,
last minute. Hey man, you never know. You gotta put a hand up or a hand down. In
I don't see it.
In Harden's case,
Head.
he did though. He went there head down. DeMar DeRozan was trying to go for the layup, and he just fuck it. I'm gonna act like I'm trying, and it actually worked.
Right. Like, there's so many things I could put or compare and put into account for the new school guys that makes the argument of the 90s being better.
Okay, what are they?
Well, I said defense first. The competitiveness isn't there. A lot of guys, I feel like there's even more players here just for a check. LeBron and Draymond Green said it themselves on the Shop TV show, or the HBO show, that some of the players don't even know how to play. They just in there just because of their size. So there's some of them lacking skill. Not trained properly.
Do you think social media has a impact on it? How they're trolling, talking smack online, going after these IG bras that slide in their DMs. The mad distractions now are even more prevalent in today's time than it was in the 90s. Would you think that the technology plays a part in that?
Definitely does, and in maybe a few more areas other than just distractions, like the allure of like the mystery around the person, like certain players you didn't know their interests in their day-to-day lives. Now you do. You kind of know everything if you follow them.
Yeah, I feel
like when Michael Jordan was around and he was the guy, nobody really knew his his day-to-day routines and stuff and what he was interested in.
Yeah, he
would just pop up and show you something, a little something. We're like, oh, you take it, you hold on to it. He's the greatest. But
Mike likes to golf. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like it plays from that whole saying less is more.
Yeah.
That with that and the distractions with the IG models, and then I would say the positive thing is them having a voice, you being able to interact with them.
Yeah. Like
when LeBron is on his campaign and calling Trump what do you call
bum?
him? A bum? Yeah.
Called him a bum.
I enjoyed that very much. Mike didn't do that. So.
Well, for me, I kind of miss the animosity amongst players,
Yeah,
Like, I miss, like dudes not hanging out with each other in the offseason after a heated 7-game series. Like, you wouldn't see, keep it West Coast, you wouldn't see Doug Christie and Rick Fox hanging out with each other after the crazy series they had back in Sacramento and LA, that LA whole rivalry, They're like, man, fuck you, I ain't chilling with you, Yeah. But in today's time, it's like, you see KD and LeBron after LeBron got swept by KD in an Uber with Kerry Champion, just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, I will say,
I know they're friends, and I know, like, but for me, for like the public and the for the interest of the NBA, well, for the older generation, they're like, nigga, he ain't buddy. I'm trying to beat you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I understand that, but
Yeah.
there has been times in history that athletes hung around.
Yeah.
You know,
But they kept it
Muhammad
behind.
Ali.
Yeah.
He was technically buddy with not
What, Joe Frazier?
Yeah, Joe Frazier. Like they've linked up outside the ring.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're buddy, but
Mutual respect, I guess.
yeah, the legendary Celtics against Mike in the playoffs. They used to put him out of the playoffs all the time. He'd go play golf with some of the players.
Play golf with Larry
And they'd
Bird.
be talking shit to him.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I want to see. Like, I want like if Draymond, like when Draymond was at the shop with LeBron, I'll be throwing mad subs.
Yeah, I'm like, man, but we won. We watched y'all, so.
He was like, man, this is a sweet ass wine. I mean, sweet ass wine. The sweet ass wine.
We cleaned y'all just as good as that haircut you got, LeBron.
You know what I'm saying? You see that? You know how the little boy got to sweep up that hair?
You stupid.
Because I feel like
that looks familiar.
I do, but I do feel you. At the same time, I do feel you because it seems like they're a little bit too friendly to where it does affect their game on the court.
Yeah, because it's like no hard fouls, no real flagrants.
I don't want to do that. Cause
you're the
that's
homie.
My buddy.
That's my homie. I'm trying to break up the fight. Like with the whole like Chris Paul and Rondo fight happened. Mm-hmm. If everybody was like mad tribal, like man, fuck you. Like if you ain't a Rocket or if you ain't a Laker, then fuck you. You know. Mm-hmm. At least for these, at least for the minutes that they're playing, you know, just do it like that. But you know, the whole like buddy banana boat shit. Can you sign my homie? Because now it gets awkward when Carmelo joined the Rockets, and you know they want to cut him, and then Chris Paul's like, "Damn, that's my homie." Mm-hmm. Fuck, man. You know, it's like when you hire got your homie hired, and he's all fucking up at the job, and
at least that's you're trying the way they're portraying,
or the way they're portraying.
Because man,
Steven Jackson's out here saying they're putting a false narrative on their boy Melo.
Yeah, because it's not Melo's fault. It's the organization. They need to be thrashed. Like, y'all niggas let go motherfucking Trevor Ariza. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck did y'all do that? Y'all just went 7 games with a championship team. The only reason y'all lost because y'all couldn't make y'all 3-point.
Dude, all they had to do was make.
That's all.
All they had to do was make at least 3.
Yeah, that's all. That's the only reason. That's it.
They went like
come back and win. What the fuck y'all doing?
0 for 27. It was ridiculous. I was like, Jesus Christ, man! Like
before y'all brought Melo over there, y'all knew he was gonna do what he's doing. It was like, what the fuck? It's not his fault.
Y'all knew y'all were gonna get out of Melo.
I knew what y'all was gonna get out of Melo before y'all got him. What the fuck?
But what? Go back to LeBron. What did he say about the players not being prepared or what?
He said some players don't even know how to play the game.
Know how to play the game of basketball,
and they're getting an NBA check.
You think they should get G League checks?
Look at what's his name? What player came out and said he doesn't know how to play? Is a rookie.
How did he get to the NBA?
Was it Colin Sexton? No. There's a rookie. I forget his name right now. Sorry guys, but
is it Mo Bamba?
Nah. He came out and said he doesn't know how to play the game. It's like, nigga, you played all through motherfucking high school and college and stuff.
Well, I feel like high school, college, and NBA are totally different, like when styles of playing, because you know, especially when you're playing in high school, like you have specific plays you have to run. College, same thing. When you get to NBA, even though they have quote unquote plays, it's like I feel like it's not really plays. You know, like it's especially when you have your key players, they pretty much run it. You're not really doing what the coach has planned. So maybe they're not equipped to just, how do I say? It's not really like a free for all, but low key. And they're not used to that because they're so used to having instruction from their, you know what I mean? Like a structured
I have a question because I didn't play organized ball like that, but I was around. So when you run in a play and the play doesn't, like, say like you do a play that's like 3 passes or something, isn't like after those passes then you and then it's like sort of a free for all kind of thing after that? Don't you? Isn't that how it usually goes? Like when you run a play, or?
I mean, it depends.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point he had to like experience that or something like.
Yeah.
And they say college is what prepares them for the league as far as like the system and stuff. But I don't know.
I guess the reason why I say that is because like with NBA, it's like we're saying now, like I agree with you and everybody else that says like it lacks defense, whereas high school and college, they promote that, like it's kind of like a balance, whereas the NBA nowadays it's just kind of like like, you know what I mean, like it's mainly all about offense, so it's like you're not really running a play if there's no defense involved, I feel, anyways, because I feel like I still am a firm believer of defense helps win games.
Quick question.
Yeah. Another question. So,
right?
So shout out to Dwight Howard.
I want to make that's stupid.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Lost his train of thought.
I hate
Interesting.
him.
He plays for Atlanta too. Like,
well,
sorry guys.
He played
Don't be sorry.
for Atlanta.
Oops.
Doesn't he have like a
played with a D at the end?
He played.
He has a. Doesn't he have like a?
I guess
a
the D is better at the end because that's.
I think he has. I think he has a
Gosh.
gluteal surgery coming up or something like that.
What?
Yeah, like he really
Somebody
has.
busted his cheeks.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Hey, is that what that back injury was when he was playing for LA?
Yeah, no, I'm playing.
And he went to a party and it got too.
You so stupid.
And word has it, he goes
got in
there.
too deep.
He goes there with no protection. This nigga be driving with no insurance out here. What are you doing?
He was driving the wrong lane
with no insurance,
with no protection.
no gap coverage, no nothing, nigga.
That road or that tunnel he be driving through got a higher chance of whatever it is.
Or been driving to his tunnel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Other way around.
He's
he
not
letting people drive in his tunnel.
He rebounds the balls, you know.
He rebounds the balls.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't shoot them.
He doesn't shoot the balls no more. He get them off the boards.
He catches the oops.
Yeah. This is what I have to do.
And you know what you do, what it's called when you try to catch a hoop or whatever, or under the rim pass. What is it? Back door. They call it.
The back door pass.
He goes for the back door all the time.
Every single time.
That's like his favorite move. The back
Dwight
door.
Howard with the back door. For two.
He goes by the plate. Just hit me with the back door, right?
He be telling the point guard, "Look, this is where I want you to put the ball. The back door.
Post up for the back door.
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Oh man,
I love you. It's like an LL Cool J shit.
He's so stupid.
Man, shout out to Dwight Howard, man. Live your life, live your truth, man. If you out there
Go ahead.
taking D on your spare time, man, that's your life, nigga.
That is your life, man.
That's your life. Fuck it.
But you live in the public eye,
Oh,
so
he fucking it.
hey,
He
or
fucking it, all right.
getting fucked. He's receiving it.
Yo, funny thing. No offense. For all the like the LGBT people, like take this as a joke, but I ain't gonna lie. The funniest shit I seen was one time when I was working at Brugger's Bagels and I was doing delivery, and there was this one receptionist, and I knew he was a gay man. And when I saw him walking down the street, and I guess he had a long night, cause the way he was walking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you hear them sirens? That I can only imagine, like, oh, homie had a long night because he is not like he ain't walking straight.
Long girthy night.
But hey, man, that's his life. Hey, but, yeah, you know, so
To each his own.
they say men have G spots down there
And women.
and women. Yeah,
women too.
Yeah, there's G spots. Dudes might be nutting off of that shit.
Anyway.
Hello.
So I wanted to, okay, so do you feel like it depends on each organization on how they run their system? Because some of them run plays, right? Like, because I feel like the Spurs, they were big on running plays. Mike D'Antoni, his whole thing was, well, at least he had a system, I would say.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily running plays, but his is all like fast pace, fast breaking, stuff like that.
Run and gun, that's what they call it.
Yeah, run and gun.
Run and gun. That yeah, Dwight Howard wouldn't do well in the run and gun.
And I want everybody to know, if you don't know already, Nessa played organized ball.
Yeah, she
that's
played
why I'm
organized
asking
ball.
her the questions.
What position you played, Nessa, if you want to share it with the world?
I played point.
You ran the point?
Not all the time, but yeah.
What?
But I was always a starter.
You was a 2 sometimes?
Sometimes I was a 2.
You was a 2 sometimes?
Well, because we had a couple point guards.
Or are you getting those triple singles like Lonzo?
Oh my gosh.
my
he
God,
was hella roasting.
I seen
He
his
said
little
he got 2
highlight pass,
more
though.
points than me.
You know what's so funny? My roommate's a big Laker fan,
Uh-huh.
but I told him, like, dude, everybody needs a Lonzo on the squad. And what Lonzo is in the world of Call of Duty, he's the guy who plays the objective to win the game.
Yeah.
He might not get a lot of kills.
Yeah.
He might not do, all the spectacular shit that you need to, like, all the fun shit in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But he's the motherfucker who gets the flag captured, the dude who disables the bomb, or the guy who holds down the area in domination. And that's why he's up on the leaderboards. He plays the objective, and that's what Lonzo is if it was Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think if Kenley was here, he would say Overwatch, because they really award you for playing
the objective.
The objective.
And when you play the objective, you win the game, and that's triple singles, whatever. But what Lonzo is doing, though,
if you take
those triple singles away, you take those triple singles away.
When you said, I think of 3 1s. When you make a W out of it, like, nigga, win, nigga.
But the thing is, he got a W.
Yeah.
He could do this. Lonzo Ball could do this when he hit a triple single if they win.
Oh my God.
You so stupid.
Because we got the W. Fuck y'all. All right, man.
But yeah, you didn't hear that about players back then, and there was a lot.
Getting triple. Singles?
No, just
I'm just like
I was in that too, but
man, that's gonna be the title of the episode.
Triple
singles.
Triple singles. That's funny, yo. No, but just players not knowing how to play and coming out reporting admitting they don't know how to play basketball.
That's
at all, my nigga. You was just hooping. Did you go through hypnotism or something? What's wrong with you?
Nigga, you've been doing this shit.
Reprogram, nigga. What's good?
You've been doing this shit your whole life.
Yeah, that's
your whole ass life, nigga. What are you talking about?
And then you hear you not in the D League or nothing, but you know what I mean?
You
that's
officially in the NBA getting a check.
That's weird.
Getting an NBA check.
Nigga, if I forgot how to play, I'm gonna relearn that shit. I'm be in the gym all the time. Nigga, I got a check. I get paid.
But some people, they're satisfied with that. They're like, I'm getting paid to sit the bench. That's some guys. Some guys are lazy like that.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
I think on this player's case that the organization was looking for him to be like a.
Oh, they're looking for him to be like a star player.
The star player.
But sometimes, as
that's some pressure.
As with football or any other sport, some guy just say, "Well, I just happen to be good at it. This is a means to an end for me. This is for me to get out the hood, to get out whatever financial situation I'm in. I don't necessarily have a passion for the game, but I'm good enough to be amongst the best, because when you're in the NBA, you're the creme de la creme. Doesn't matter if you're only getting 2 minutes or 48,
or triple singles,
or triple singles, or triple doubles.
I mean, I guess I could get that in a sense. Like, for instance, math. Growing up, people would be like, "Oh, what's your favorite subject?" I couldn't stand math. I hated it, but I was very good at it. And in high school, in high school, I went up to calculus, the highest, highest. Math, but I never cared for it.
I love math, but I stopped that trick. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
I can't stand statistics. But
dude, stats. I like stats through human psychology. That's how it worked for me. I took they had that back in City College, and I was on it. That shit. When I looked at my notes, I was like, God damn, nigga, I look like I was motherfucking genius and shit.
I know, right?
Had me feeling like I was Matt Damon off of fucking Goodwill Hunting and shit.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, damn, that was me. That was in my head.
Or was Kevin Spacey on A Beautiful Mind? Or?
No, that was Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
That was Russell Crowe. That was Jor-El, aka Superman's dad.
No, but I mean, I mean, I guess, but I don't know. It still don't make no sense to me. To be in the NBA, not. I mean, it's one thing to not have passion, but to like say I don't know how to play, like.
Yeah, because it's and then like when those LeBron debates come up, LeBron or MJ, I say MJ every time, and the younger generation doesn't understand why. It's like you have to go back and do your detailed research. You can't just watch a YouTube video that somebody whack ass put together because they probably picked a bunch of whack shit.
Especially a biased person.
Yeah, like I had a conversation with somebody the other day. I was like, it's not that I'm saying that LeBron is just weak altogether.
Yeah.
It's what he chooses to do that just pisses me the fuck off. Like, nigga, you could be better than Mike. You could have been better than Mike. But your choices has caused you not to be. Like, what can I say? Like, that's my point for trying to tell these cats like, yo, MJ's better right now. He has all the chances in the world to be better than Mike. He's supposed to be. That's how the game works. It's supposed to grow and get better and evolve.
Yeah, I was about to say evolve.
Better and evolve, man. Speaking of evolution, man, I got to give it up to Meek Mill. I liked his evolution, his growth, especially in championship album. That shit. I think that's his best album. His best album today. Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, well, to me, I think it's his. It's his most
grown up album. He's
turning of age. Now he has purpose.
Yeah.
He's like he has music. His music has purpose now. Instead of just getting a rollie, it's like, I'm trying to do prison reform. I'm trying to get my dudes out of here. I don't know. Have you guys heard most of the album or the first?
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing.
I only heard a couple. I just been so busy, but I want to listen to it.
The shit starts off with the whole Phil Collins sample. Like when you and then like it hits hard too. Like when you called me on IG, I was listening to that while I was running.
Okay.
Yeah, Meek Mill will have you running. But shout outs to all the sample clearances that he had.
Yeah.
Because
I know 2 of those he probably got personally. And that's the Dead President's one. And the Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
still had to pay. I'm pretty sure it wasn't off the strength, of Rock Nation.
You never know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. When he was in jail, they was talking about free Meek.
Yeah, they might have given him that. They got all the money in the world. They don't need,
Yeah. Dude, look, I wonder how much it costs to make that album, especially to get those samples cleared though.
Yeah.
That, like when he had the Getaway sample from Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then, I like the pettiness of Meek, had Cardi on his album.
He had Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi and Drake.
He had Drake.
And Drake, that was like a piece up, Like, Drake wasn't giving his best bars, like, just in case this motherfucker thinks I'm saying I don't write my rhymes anymore. Put me through this shit. Don't think I forgot, nigga.
They both
I forget, but I won't forget.
Hey man, that's how you gotta be.
Did you see that meme though? It was a SpongeBob meme of Squidward looking out his window.
Yeah.
And Patrick and SpongeBob are like having a blast outside. They're saying Cardi and Drake on Meek's album while Nicki Minaj looks.
Oh yeah,
that'd be dying laughing.
Oh man. Speaking of SpongeBob, rest in peace to Steven Hellenberg, the creator of SpongeBob. Man. My childhood. No, not my childhood, but I'll say my adolescent years. Even like in high school, like even then, like I watched SpongeBob. SpongeBob, and it had like the most adult themed stuff. But I just, since you mentioned SpongeBob, I just want to say that and say my.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. I wasn't thinking about it
because he, old dude passed away. He created a whole crazy world. I'm pretty sure that Dwight Howard would have loved to live in Bikini Bottom.
He lives there.
Under
now.
A pineapple.
He lives
under the sea.
He lives on the bottom now. That's where he is.
Yeah, he started from the top, then he's there. Oh man, these Dwight Howard jokes, man.
Y'all are dumb.
I couldn't quite get the jokes off from last week, so I still had some. I still had some in the chamber. He was like, oh my gosh, you guys are so homophobic. No, as the Easy said, we're not homophobic. We're just not homosexual.
Hey, there's a difference. Like, for real.
Yo, I said that.
Yeah, you said that.
Bars.
I'm gonna give that to myself right there.
He's like, that sounds like something I would say.
That impressed me just now. I was impressed myself.
That was slick when you said that, man. I was like, man. That was slick, man. So I had to give Meezy the props, man. You got to give him the flowers while he can smell them. You got to give him the flowers while he can smell them. You know?
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I totally forgot I said that.
Yeah, you got to give him the bars.
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
Exactly, homie. One more time for the one time.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that. Listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
That's so passionate.
I know. No, nothing about that.
Yo, those motherfucking bars, nigga.
Hey, that's real though. People get that shit twisted.
You know, like, oh, you're transphobic, you're homophobic. Like, no, that's just not my preference, nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If I make some joke, nigga, we make jokes about straight sex.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Dude, someone asked one of my writers the other night. It wasn't the actual person that requested. It was her friend. She was asking some weird questions, but she was like, "Hey Vanessa," or no, she's like, "What's your name again?" And I was like, "Vanessa," and she was like, she's like, "What's your sexual preference?" And I'm like, "What?"
Uh-oh.
And then her friend was like, "This
Maybe
is my account. Like, can you not? Please don't. And
don't be a fucking weirdo. Yo, that should be an etiquette right there. If I'm using my account to get you to where you need to be, don't do any weird shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Straight
And
up.
I was like, huh? And then she's like, she's like, what is your sexual preference? And then she's like, well, she's like, you're probably straight. That's probably why you responded that way. But if ever you decide to, she said something like, if you tried to cross over, she's like, maybe you should give me your number. And I was just
at the end of the other dugout, huh?
Look.
I
Switch
couldn't see her
hitter.
because she was behind, but she was a white
Switch
girl.
hitter.
I was like,
She was
You should have said
she wanted
something
to
her,
colonize your body.
You should have told her like, well, if you want to ever switch, I got a homeboy for you.
you stupid. Nah, I actually
His name is Kmart, and he
Yep.
makes that beatbox
Beatbox
eating
eating
music.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are dumb.
Damn, son. Who ate that?
Who ate that?
Damn, son, I just ate that.
Nah, but she made me feel uncomfortable. She made me feel uncomfortable, like, getting in. She was just like,
Did she try to
she's
touch
like,
you?
No, and I had told her, or I had told them about a situation where someone did touch me, which was a female too. But she was like, because the reason why she made me feel uncomfortable, because she was like, wait, she's like, I totally didn't expect her to look like that. And I'm kind of like, what? And this was before that question. This is her getting in. And she's like, I thought she was China. And I was like, what? She's like, what is your ethnicity? And I'm just looking like, and that's when her friend was like, yo, like, shut up. Yeah, like, she was like, shut
Wow,
up.
this is interesting.
So I was about to be like, yo, get the fuck up out my car. But I was just kind of like quiet. I was just like, okay, they're drunk. Not that it's okay.
Yeah.
But I was like, what the fuck? She's like, no, I thought she was like Chinese or something. And I'm like, my fucking profile picture does not make me look Chinese. But even then I was like, I've never had someone really be like, oh, you look like you're Asian, So I was just like, she was drunk as fuck. You?
Yeah. I've been told Asian. Your eyes, they're like Asian. Like, thanks.
I went back and looked at my
Fuck out my
profile
face.
picture. I'm like,
I remember, man, it was Pride weekend, and I picked up like this group of, gay guys, and it was crazy because like there's like 3 of them like doing triple makeout sessions in the backseat of my car.
What?
Yeah, and then the other dude was like drunk, maybe he was on Molly, and he like touched my arm. He was like, ooh. I was like, man, where y'all need to go? Like, I'm like I said, I don't give a fuck what y'all doing. I mean, y'all gonna live y'all life. Like, what I'm gonna say, whatever jokes I'm gonna have for y'all, it's not gonna stop y'all. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But the thing is like people was like, that's an example of me saying like, nigga, I'm not homophobic. Like if I was homophobic, I would have been hit up Lyft like, yo, these niggas making out in the backseat of my car and
they
being
touch
on
me.
and they touch me. Like, no, I was like, whatever, homie's drunk, whatever, I'll drop him on, because at the end of the day, I know what I like. I'm that comfortable within my own sexuality. Period. You know, what kind of?
So if he would have slid down your arm to your leg,
Oh
to
my
the inside of your
gosh.
leg,
I look at your thigh.
gray sweatpants.
Then I would have been like, hey,
Right.
Backhand.
How much would you allow?
How much would you?
Fuck off me. Hey.
He's like, would you be a G for P? You heard of that, right?
No.
Gay for pay.
Oh yeah.
G for P. How much?
Wait, what?
Nah, I'm just saying if it was in a situation.
If somebody was down for that,
Nah.
it sound like they already went G when they asked the question.
No.
How much?
Nah, they never said how much.
I'm already in there. I'm ready.
They never
How
said,
much?
they
I'm
never
already
said-
invested.
They never said how much. Thank God. You know, I mean, yeah, it's not my
How would
deal.
you respond to? How would you
Oh,
respond? Though?
I'll just say that I'm in a relationship. I'm in a very happy relationship with my girlfriend, and I am looking forward to seeing.
Girlfriend.
That's what they call it nowadays.
And I'm looking. Then I had to break it down. I'm in a relationship with a heterosexual cisgender woman. You had to break it down for
I
me.
was about to say, don't say female.
Yeah, because the feminists would come after us.
What do you mean, female?
They'd be like, "What do you mean, female?"
I'll pull out the dictionary because it's in the dictionary.
I think you said I'll pull out the dick. I was like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip out my dick.
What?
Scenario.
Shittery.
I mean, Smut Mark would have did that
Oh my gosh.
after I explained what I meant. You know,
See me,
That's-
male, dick,
yeah,
Oh my
scenario.
This- male. What you have, female.
God. He's so stupid.
She was like, "Actually, I have a long ass clit. It kind of looks like a small dick.
Oh
if you
my
want to
gosh,
see."
that's so fucking disgusting.
Would you? That would be so disgusting to you.
No, I know some
Oh.
people have that. Like that's
Yeah.
gross. I mean, it's
So like, what's kind of like worse, like an extra long clit that looks like a small dick, or like the mad flappy beef curtain labias?
That's a question for y'all. I don't-
The salami labies,
They look like
like
roast
spoiled meat and shit.
beef curtains, as they call them.
Beef curtains.
Which one's worse, guys?
The long for me it'll be the long clit.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
weird.
definitely have to go with
That's
the beef
weird.
curtains, man.
Imagine
Like
trying
the
to eat her out and you start sucking on the clit and you're like, wait a minute.
No, suck the dick. I mean, clit.
Right. You start sucking it, you start noticing that you're doing the whole neck shit. You're like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
This feel like I'm sucking dick right now.
And then she
Oh,
smiles.
this don't feel right.
I was about to do the pepper grinder on that thing.
She looks down and smiles.
Right.
Got your ass.
Why'd you-
Balls come out.
Oh my god. Got your
She
ass.
removes the masking tape.
Psych.
Yeah.
He in shock.
Somebody would probably die that night.
This is not my final
Imagine
form.
Aw.
Fucking ass themselves and shit.
Niggas in
And
disguise.
if her face is like super hot too,
Oh,
you might have
man.
a nigga to be like, all right, fuck it. All right.
Yeah.
Man.
Dwight.
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm gonna do you gonna do me.
Oh my god.
We'll take turns.
I play center, but I want your center in me.
Oh my gosh. What?
As long as I can get the boards.
No fast breaks.
Please, no fast breaks. I heard.
So stupid. Over here, but I'm with the cherry picking.
Oh man.
Uh,
But yeah, so that Lyft ride kind of creeped you out.
Yeah, luckily it was literally like a 5-minute ride.
Yeah.
good
Where were
for
you?
Where was I? Was I in Clan T?
You were in Clan T? Oh yeah, they definitely want to experiment with you. They definitely want to experiment with you. They were like, "Ooh, a black girl. I want to call
Oh my gosh. Oh, but speaking of that, so I literally only had 4. I only had 4 rides last night. I only drove for less than an hour. Somebody blew chunks in my car.
Oh no!
But you know what? I'm so glad that I have leather
shit.
seats.
Which
it was
seat? 'Cause I'm
weird.
not sitting there.
It was weird because it wasn't like liquidy. It wasn't like nasty, and it didn't smell.
She's explaining. She's describing
Liquidy.
stuff.
Yeah, it was. Huh?
You're describing disgusting things. Go ahead.
Yeah, but
Continue.
it wasn't bad. Like I was something told me to turn around. No.
It was chunky soup.
I parked. I drove like a few houses down. Something told me, and I always get that weird feeling when I feel like someone threw up in my car. Like she did it so silently, and I looked. So I don't even know if it was throw up, but I think it was because
I want my $300 deposit, bitch.
Yeah.
it was only 100.
Did it look like
It was
club
only
chowder
100.
or,
No, not at all.
chicken noodle soup?
Did, like,
No.
you took a picture and everything.
Yeah.
And the lift was like, okay.
It looked
we'll
like
pay
what
you.
it looked like was I don't know if you guys have eaten plums.
Plums.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
like
I
the
ate-
pit.
I ate a
It looked
plum.
like the pit, like a bunch of the pits.
Wow.
So it wasn't even really
crazy.
like it wasn't
Wow.
really like it wasn't messy. It was just a bunch of those, like which was weird.
Like, bitch, what you eating?
Yeah. So then you
a
know,
bunch of plum. Was it pits? You said pits?
yeah, it looked like
You must
it.
have ate a bunch of those and just threw
I
it
was
in.
like,
Like,
what
was
the
she
fuck?
swallowing the whole date, nigga? Like,
Shit, probably.
Practicing.
Shit, I don't know.
Hey, it makes perfect.
Hey,
guess
but
so.
but I took pictures and stuff. That I was like,
Did you
man.
clean it up?
Yeah, I cleaned it up today, and it wasn't bad because it was like dry. It was like dried up, but like pits. Like when I looked, it looked like flowers. Like you know how like dead flowers and stuff. How it just kind of. That's how it looked. So it was like easy to clean up.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah, it was weird. So I got paid $100 for that. So yeah, I basically
nasty motherfucker.
yeah, but it was real easy to clean up. I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
So I
good old
basically
leather. I
pocketed
think we
it.
talked about that when you got the whip. I was like, ooh, leather seats.
Yeah.
Roll
And
off.
basically
Wipe shit off.
all I did was like, so I, did the
Yeah.
$5 car wash. So it was $5 to get my car wash. And then I did the, the vacuum, the free vacuum inside. I had went to Walmart to buy like the thing to clean off the leather
Yeah.
seats and shit. And I got like the off brand, but it smelled good. And it was like $188. So basically less than $2. So I basically spent $7 to clean my car. So I basically pocketed $93.
Well,
if that makes
that
sense.
that could go for the labor. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I missed out on driving the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. you
So
lost
that
some
could have
money.
been like, you could have made way more than that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, so that was that for your troubles.
So how that white girl look? She what? Bony? What?
Yeah, she wasn't cute at all.
She wasn't. She
She
wasn't
eats
like.
plums for a living.
She wasn't like.
Oh,
on-
she was white too, the one that
She wasn't on the like the thicker side of white that you probably give her a pass. Like
Yeah, no.
because no.
Mm-mm.
Would you ever get a white girl a pass?
Yeah, if she looked. Well, I have two favorite white girls.
Oh, who's your favorite white girls?
Charlize Theron and
Charlize Theron.
Mhm.
and what's her face?
That colonizer from South Africa. Okay.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, her and
Hey.
oh my gosh, I can't believe
She
I
ain't
just
bad.
forgot her
Shit.
face. I mean, I see her face, but I forgot her name. The one that played Lucy or Black Widow.
Oh, it's Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, you like two
Those
girls?
are my
Oh, I'm a fan.
Those are
of.
my two
That's what's
favorite
up.
white girls.
That's what's up.
Okay.
I'm a fan of those white girls,
too. That's a play the field.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a lot of white girls in Portland.
I bet. I fucking bet.
America's whitest city.
Hey, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like
Unicorns come in all colors.
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
You stupid.
The one, yeah. Well, I found. Well, the one
She
we found.
wasn't
So when y'all
white.
going?
She wasn't white.
She was Hispanic, no?
We're playing.
And I don't mean
no,
this
she
in
wasn't
no
Hispanic.
homophobic way.
No, she's black.
She was like full black. She
no.
looks Hispanic.
No,
or at
she-
least half.
Ooh,
The
the
unicorn.
She look black.
She
look
black, homie.
She look black to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought she looked black and Mexican to me.
Well, well, when we were hanging out, she said her dad's black and her mom was like native and white.
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
yeah,
Native. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. My roommate's native. He's half native. He's half Navajo. I thought he was half Asian for the longest time.
I think he had said that too.
He was like, nah, bro, Navajo. I was like, oh shit.
Nah, you the hoe. What you doing?
You
Nah,
stupid.
man.
Like Navajo nigga, the 124.
You
Ooh,
dumb.
I fucked with that one. Nah.
You so stupid.
Oh shit. That we on a tangent.
As usual.
As usual, this is one of those tangent episodes that we gotta give the audience, man. Sometimes we just free ball and just throw it out there.
Okay.
Free
That
balling.
doesn't sound right.
And then the
Doesn't sound
noise.
right. Yeah, that,
As
you said free ball, and then you made that noise. Sound like a girl popped a nut out her mouth when somebody's balls.
oh the not the balls, but the head when
yeah,
they make
the
that
top.
noise. Oh my god, now that right there.
Yeah. So you never talked about a girl sucking your balls so hard it pop out her mouth.
Oh my
Nah,
gosh.
don't-
You gotta
don't
be
do that.
careful
Gotta
with
be-
that.
gotta be
Yeah,
tender,
you gotta
you
be
know.
really gentle, ladies.
Gotta be gentle with the balls, please.
Some dudes
Cover.
probably like that shit.
Some dudes might like that
Yeah.
rough shit though.
I forget what they call it.
Yeah, rough shit. I know we talked about her earlier, and that's it. She ain't with the spit in the mouth shit. Like Meek Mill was. He let his chick spit in his mouth.
He
And
probably
niggas-
took it
And niggas was
spit it back in her
slandering,
mouth.
and niggas was slandering him for that. Like, you let the bitch spit in your mouth, Meek. I'm like, what? Maybe that's his kinks. Maybe
That's
he-
not weird. That's not weird. Like that's
It's not weird, but it's
people
nasty.
like people. Yeah, people want that. People like that. That's not weird.
Yeah.
Or that's not nothing for him to be clown for, in my opinion. Oh, you like girls spitting in your mouth? Hey man, more power to you.
Yeah.
That's some freaky shit.
Some niggas like get their ass licked by their girls.
Right.
let
Let one of them dudes in the comments be one of them niggas. Like, you let a girl lick your ass and you talking about somebody spitting in the mouth? You better chill out, bruh.
You know what I mean? Like, don't
You
sit
probably
here.
ain't clean your ass fully and you let her lick. You let her lick your ass. You crazy, bro.
Niggas like,
And
man.
you probably kissed her in the mouth too.
Niggas like, nigga.
Oh, feces mouth motherfucker.
Oh.
Niggas like, yo, I have a rim appointment.
Oh man, you know what?
I'm gonna go wash my ass real quick.
Oh my gosh,
Clear that shit all the way out.
that's disgusting. But shit, at least
Yo.
be courteous.
Yo, I saw
Right.
Twitter will show you the craziest shit. Like they were
yeah, I
showing
just
this.
found out that they do that.
Yeah, they showed the dude getting a rim job. Like the dude is like, the chick is behind him,
Was he like bent over, like?
bent over while he's jacking himself off while he's getting his ass licked. And the girl is all in it too. I was like, yo, y'all wild out here. Y'all hella wild on Twitter. Y'all got no filter on
Was
Twitter.
it a brother?
Yeah, a black couple.
I don't know why I pictured that.
But do you
I-
define that?
I-
But do you define that as suspect or gay? Like, if a woman is doing that to a man,
Yeah, because he
You
over
call
there
it gay?
bent over and busting it wide open. He probably
he's doing a lot of,
he probably was like you know, spreading the cheeks.
tooting his ass up a little
Because
bit.
it's like, I feel like that falls into the beta male realm.
I wouldn't go off and say gay because off of technicality, it's a sexual act between a man and a woman. Even if it's pegging, even if he's getting his ass licked.
I mean, but what if like,
he's like squirming around.
I don't know, because you can say that, but what would you say for guys that have a girl put a strap on and go to work?
Yeah, pegging.
Yeah, like, nigga, that's gay, dude.
I feel like it's the same like we were just talking about the long clits. If he starts doing the head movement and starts, it's the same shit. It's a female. It's an act between a male and a female, but that's like a baby dick right there. And you
It's
over
like
there.
a full-fledged female. You know, like she bleed for 7 days and all that shit.
And you sucking her
And you
clit
sucking her-
like it's a little 3-inch penis.
To each its own, right?
Give me your best effort too.
Niggas be sucking on girls' toes like it's a dick.
Yeah, I don't. Ugh.
Yeah.
He's like, girl, you got some pretty ass feet. You sucking your toes.
Let me suck in the
Question:
head.
would you? Oh no.
Oh, questions. Thank you for bringing that up because I almost forgot, man. I almost forgot. We
Go
got.
ahead. I want to hear her question.
Oh,
Well,
go ahead.
I pretty much know the answer. But would you prefer sucking your female's toe? Excuse me, women. Correct. Would you prefer to suck your woman's toes or lick her ass?
I'm a nasty nigga. I do both. So it doesn't
Yeah, I was
matter.
gonna- yeah, I was gonna
It's
say
my
both.
lady, bro. If that's my lady, that's that my chick.
Look.
Is that my chick? Beat my
beating his
chest.
chest.
That's my girl.
Yeah, because I thought about it when you said that. I was which one? I'm like, you know what? This is,
Nigga, I done both.
either one ain't. I
Without
wouldn't
question.
I wouldn't mind doing either one.
For Wakanda.
Okay.
Without question.
Okay,
if
but
it wasn't
if I
your
have to
girlfriend.
choose,
Yeah,
okay.
if you
Like
had
it
to
was a
choose
one night stand.
Yeah.
I'd go
But you
night
had to
stand.
do one of the two.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That's tough because
That is-
look,
That,
That
gotta
is
up
bad
she
the
be
tough.
stakes.
sucking on some athlete's foot,
Was it corn?
have an itchy ass
Was
tongue
it
and
corn
shit.
chips?
Little corn chips and shit. That bunions and shit, nigga. Ugh. She might got that callus like right beneath her, underneath
That
the
toe
big
jam.
toe. Might have toe jam, nigga. You don't know where this girl's been.
Yep. An athlete's foot, you got that dry
That's
skin
why-
underneath between the toes,
And
stuff,
especially if she
and
was
that
drunk.
rash.
Especially
She said-
if she was drunk and she was like walking barefoot from the club to her car or whatever.
It's like there's funguses out there, like, bruh.
Oh,
Hey,
black
real
feet
quick, and
shit,
I've always
like,
said-
the black feet
I've
at the
always
bottom,
said-
talking about suck my toes.
I've always said females or ladies, if your girl lets you walk, if your girl lets you leave the club barefoot,
Oh,
she's not your real
shit.
friend.
And then that, like, imagine leaving the club with her and you sucking her toe. You just thought about it, like, wait a minute. She was just walking down. I'm sucking her toe.
Ladies.
Everybody else's toe.
I'm talking
Spit,
about vomit,
piss,
shit,
Yep.
all of that, nigga.
But then,
slipping on
same
semen
thing
and shit.
after the club too. She over there working up a sweat. Got that stank booty. Which one he trying
Yeah,
to
you don't
Twerking
you
with
don't
that sweat
You
booty.
don't, you don't even know that she took a shower before she went
Yeah,
out.
you don't
And they get
know.
moist down there, so her
She
booty
probably
still
got
a little shitty.
And
like,
she probably got gassy. And she got, girl, I gotta go to the bathroom.
probably been farting and shit.
Powder my nose. She probably in the bathroom stall letting it rip.
Which one y'all
you
choosing?
about to lick
Letting
this.
it rip.
Which one y'all
Fuck,
choosing?
This is a
This is-
motherfucking.
this
Where
is
you
our
at, Kmart? What the
Kmart.
fuck?
Question.
It's our question, nigga.
Damn, we should save this clip and put it as a awkward question and put like the first 10 minutes of the episode and tell them like if you want to hear the rest, you got to go on Patreon. We should start giving out teasers now.
Maybe, I was gonna say maybe that's too much work.
That's
though.
too much work. But next time in the future.
But while y'all think about it, ladies, if your girl lets you leave the club barefoot, she's not your real homegirl. Fellas, ladies, also, if your dude lets you leave the club barefoot, he don't really love you. I'm just saying.
Unless he
Nah.
told your ass not to wear the motherfucking heels in the first place.
So now you gotta learn. Now you gotta learn the lesson. You don't listen.
But me personally, I've in a long time ago, if I stepped out with a girl and she was wearing some heels, I know she gonna be trying to take off. I bring her flats. Bring your motherfucking flats with you, cause
Yeah.
you're not walking barefoot, especially if them toes is in my mouth.
You want to put them toes in my mouth? I could deal with the sweaty part, with the flats, like, you know, because you ain't got no socks or anything, you know. So like, don't run too much. I don't want your feet to be too sweaty.
You stupid. So which one y'all choosing? Come on.
Fuck, man. Oh, okay.
Stank
So
booty or corn chips.
so with the feet part, can we wipe their feet down if we have to beforehand?
No, because then it's like no. I was about to say yes, but then I was like, well, because then it's like you might as well go take a shower beforehand. You know,
Yeah.
like you have that option
Yeah.
to clean your ass
Well,
too.
Well, shit, man. Shit. How drunk will I be for me to do that?
Look,
I would have to be
I'd
fucked up.
suck
I
her,
know I would have to be
I'd suck her
fucked
feet.
up.
You'll choose feet.
I'd suck her feet because at least if I don't see what she stepped on her feet,
Out of
I'm
sight, out
good.
of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. Where versus the ass, and you get a little bit of chocolate on your tongue,
That's a mystery.
I lose my fucking mind.
That's a mystery.
It's like this ain't Willy Wonka chocolate either.
So you would choose feet. What about you, Marco?
Fuck, to make it
Brush
keep
my
it-
teeth and Listerine and all that shit after.
Well, to keep it spicy, man, fuck it. I'll just go for the ass. Just to keep it spicy. Just to keep it spicy.
And
that means
spicy, all right.
And that means I will have to be definitely fucked up. Like definitely fucked up.
Either one is like whack, but fuck.
And then like if
I'm
long
just not a
time
fan
ago,
of the
like
booty
long
hole like
time
that.
ago, if she was like, if I was single, and it really had to depend on how good she looked too. Cause I know like
Yeah.
because you know some dudes be saying like the nasty shit to a bad chick, like, oh dude, I'll drink a bathwater.
That's
Like
nasty.
like niggas will display
Hella.
their desires by saying the nastiest shit they would do with that woman. He's like, oh, dude, nigga, she looks so good, nigga. She could shit on my chest. Like, what, nigga?
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't that serious.
I let her pee on me.
Yeah, I let golden shower, baby. Just right here, like niggas like that's what dudes. That's
running
how
down your neck.
Yeah.
Or going down between the chest and filling up the belly button.
But that's how guys are when they just, how they display their affection, like how beautiful a woman is. It's like the most demeaning, darkest, nastiest shit they would do to her just to appreciate her body or her beauty. That's that's guy talk.
I've said drink bathwater. And the
Like,
girl's reaction was like,
literally.
ugh.
Or like,
so ladies, when guys say that mean they'll do some nasty shit to you.
To just because he adores you.
That's just an expression.
lusts for
Niggas
you.
will not drink your bathwater.
Okay,
If
some
you,
might.
if you wash your ass and you got that foggy ass water
like
with your little dirt floating in there,
like old
niggas is not drinking that.
Yeah,
we
like
is
old
not gonna get
Charlemagne
a full
would say.
cup of your dirty ass and drink it.
He will say things like along the lines of, "Oh, I could suck a fart out of her butt."
Hello.
He's Charlemagne.
That's Charlemagne.
says
Charlemagne,
that.
yeah, old vintage Charlemagne. He's like, man, I could suck a fart out of her ass. Like,
That is nasty as shit.
Yo, that's some suction. What are you talking about?
Nigga, that's pink eye, nigga.
You stupid.
Get the stink
He
eye.
can't get all of it out.
Right.
He
That
can't
stink
suck
eye.
all of it in his mouth.
Yeah, him punching the eye and shit.
Yeah, that cloud gonna go into his eye follicles and into his fucking eyes.
He gonna go
wake
to
up
sleep.
with crusty ass
Yeah,
eyes.
he gonna wake up. He can't open his eye, and then he'll be mad crusty. Be looking, and you know who makes that like look really bad? Like Ren and Stimpy. Like how they,
Oh yeah, how they like
detail it with
like
the mucus and the extra hair,
magnified times 1,000.
Yeah, like Ren and can you imagine
What
Ren and
the
Stimpy
fuck
did that
was
with like
that?
herpes and shit?
Oh my god.
or
man.
bot flies.
Dude,
Man.
speaking of herpes, I just found out that one of my childhood sisters, her friend's sisters, lost her virginity. I can't even talk. Lost her virginity not too long ago, and the dude she lost it to gave her herpes.
Damn.
Dang, she
Yeah.
just got into the game.
What
Like,
an
Because
introduction.
first when I was told like, oh yeah, she got chlamydia, I was like, dang, that sucks. I said, but she good. And then she's like,
got
no, what do you
the
mean she
clap.
good? And then I was like, that shit's
curable.
It's curable. And they're like, no, what's the one that doesn't go away? I was like, herpes. And she's like, yeah, she got that. I was like, oh damn, poor baby. So now she doesn't even like she I guess she when she does get it in, it's with that said person once in a blue moon because
You stuck
they
with me
both
for
have
life.
it. Yeah, pretty much. They're not together, but when they do link up, like yeah, I was like, damn, that's
I heard that
But
with like the proper medication that they can.
it doesn't flare up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
But-
doesn't flare out, but at the same time, you can.
a lot of people have it. Like
Yeah.
millions of
Like-
people have it. So
Yeah.
it's starting to become
Like you can still have sex, but like
Yeah.
when it flares up, that's when
you sit your ass home, no
Yeah.
going out.
no kissing in the mouth.
no
But,
kissing,
yeah, that's
period. I don't
that's
want no
the
parts.
herpes simplex too. But questions because I think you guys will be entertained by this.
All
Question
right.
from the listener. If you were able to create a twin clone so they could do things while you're unavailable, such as watching the kids, go to boring meetings, having sex with your significant other if you're too tired,
Fuck no.
would you have a threesome if your partner requested it for you and your twin clone?
Fuck no.
No,
I ain't sharing my dick with another version of myself.
but it's you.
He's like, no,
There's
the fuck
only
it
one
ain't.
There's only one in
There's only
easy.
one.
You ain't
me.
down with the DP?
Nah.
You ain't trying to bust a Dr.
Ain't
Manhattan.
no Chinese traps. No, my girl will not be a Chinese trap.
Remember that shit in The Watchmen? Dr. Manhattan was doing that.
But I will say this though.
He divided
If she
himself.
requested it,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
I
That's
was
the
a really
keyword.
nice person,
If I was a really nice person,
the only other person would have to be a clone of myself to give it to her.
would
If
y'all
I
do
think of it that way,
would y'all do the Eiffel Tower?
Everything she wanted us to do except anything that has me close to this nigga. I know he's me, but
I don't
fuck
give
that.
a fuck if it's me
But
or
fuck
not.
that.
What if she wants a double vaginal?
No, nigga. That means my dick is rubbing against his. No. I said no. Not even like double penetration where like one of us in their ass, because I've heard niggas still feel each other.
I bet. Shit.
No.
So it'll be only the pig roast, the Eiffel Tower, huh? Like the split roast. That'll be the only way, right?
Yep. All that other shit, man. I'm good.
I would be with it. It's easier for me though, because I'm a female.
Yep.
So you be like touching your own titties and shit,
Yeah, why not?
You'd kiss yourself?
I do it anyway. So
putting a finger in your own butt. Like, I don't like it, but maybe my
nah.
clone does.
Lick your own nipples.
Nah, I wouldn't put nothing in nobody's booty.
Would you kiss yourself?
I don't know.
Make out with yourself?
Hey, I
That's
don't know.
weird.
Anything's possible.
Y'all be doing the
With y'all
double.
scissor?
Be doing the duet on the one mic.
Right. Would you let her eat your box while she get hit from the back?
That part's weird because
What? You see yourself getting maxed out? Like, why you getting ate out?
that would be kind of weird.
What? Why would that be weird?
Like basically, it's
You
like
looking at
seeing
yourself.
me eat myself out. That's weird as hell.
No, you be looking at your dude. Fuck you.
or like
Fuck the version of you.
one chick, like your clone rides the guy and then you ride his face.
Wait. Say it again.
Like the guy's lying down on his back
Okay.
and one is riding him and the other one is riding his face.
Yeah.
It could
I
be
wouldn't mind.
traditional or reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, but she would be riding him. I would be
But
riding his face because that's one thing that I've always said is he can't. That's always been my rule. My rule of thumb is
Your rule
if
of thumb.
there were to ever be a threesome or just me watching my man having sex with another female, he can't perform fellatio. No, is that the word?
Cunnilingus.
Yeah, cunnilingus. Fellatio is when the female does
Giving
it to
him
the
some
guy.
dome.
Right? Yeah, so the girl could do
She can
whatever
do
to
that.
him.
She
yeah,
can do that,
that's what
though.
I said. The female could do anything, but he can't. Like he can't kiss her or
Go
kiss
down on
it.
her.
But
Yeah,
what-
those are my two
but-
rules.
Those-
But that's you though.
I don't care. That ain't fucking.
No,
No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't.
Oh, that ain't me.
It wasn't me.
She's like, I wish a bitch would, even if it's me.
Right.
She gonna catch these paws.
Gonna catch
Sock her own self up. Who
I
you
wish
beat
a
up
bitch
yesterday?
would.
Myself.
Man, you need to stop beating
Me,
yourself,
myself,
Nessa.
and I.
'Cause that's all you got
fuck
to
all
the end.
that. Nah.
And that's what you found
I
out.
don't give a fuck if it's
It's
me or not. Bitch ain't getting that
Different,
shit.
man. What about you, Marco? You ain't say that.
Yeah,
nigga.
come on, Marco.
The fuck?
Man, you know, I'm a wild nigga sometimes, so it's like whatever. If it's me, it's me. Fuck it. Everything goes.
Stand over this nigga. Double bash. You feel that, nigga? You feel that friction, nigga?
2 CDs in one slot.
I
Fuck
feel you. Hey, man, feel like you about to come, man. I be thinking about that shit. I don't know why shit like that goes through my mind.
I'll be mad flagrant with it, man. Like I'm like, hey nigga, let's put both of our dicks in the mouth, see how wide her mouth can be. Fuck it.
I never liked that on like a porno where she's sucking it and then she make them rub each other. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not here for this nigga. This ain't a sword fight. What the fuck are you doing? I'm out of here.
She's like,
She put them both in her mouth and she's rubbing their heads. The fuck is wrong with you, girl?
grabbing both meats and hitting her face like, fuck it. It's me. He's like, damn, so that's how I look on
That
the other
nigga
side.
said it's me.
It's me. Fuck it. Hey man, put a finger in the butt. I put my dick in her mouth. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll be with the shits.
Literally. That shit's funny as fuck.
I don't know, man.
So
I'm not trying to look over and see me looking at me like. that.
Like,
Get
hey,
a little grin and shit.
Like, why you missionary? You pounding her, and I could just, put my dick over her face and face fuck her when you fuck her missionary. Fuck it.
Because the other me would probably be like, well, this ain't my girl, so I'm about to do some shit to her.
Some disrespectful ass shit.
And if she nuts,
smut mark.
And if she nuts for me, we're like, well,
I'll punch him in his motherfucking face. Hey, nigga, you not finna dog my girl, my woman.
Yo, I was listening to the read.
Now, if we just messing random chick, that's different. But no, nigga.
Yo, I was listening to this one episode of the read, and they had a listener letter. It was this couple that been like they were friends, and they start fucking around, but they're like sexual fluid and all that shit. So they got with a transgender guy to invite him for a threesome, and like I guess the transgender guy is like mad hung and shit, and he fucked the shit out of the girl, and the dude felt some type of way, cause she was screaming. He was like, damn, she never did that with me.
Wait, start all over. Say it again. I'm sorry.
No, okay, so this is like a sexually fluid people that they were friends.
Okay.
And they were fucking around, but the dude's also into like transgender women. So he was fucking the transgender woman who was still pre-op, I guess what they call it, because it still has a dick intact. He invited the transgender woman to go join him in a threesome. They had a three-way, but the chick didn't know how much the dude was packing. I mean, the transgender woman was packing. The transgender woman pulled it out. She was like, "God damn, the big ass dick," and all that shit. And when she was fucking her, she's the dude was feeling some type of way because he was like, damn, like you got her shaking and screaming and moaning and shit. Like, dude got mad insecure after that.
As
he felt some type of way.
I think maybe because it's
But the funny thing is, she was fucking with the transgender woman, but dude would still fuck with the transgender. Dude would fuck with the transgender woman too. So I'm like, dude. I mean, I guess your dick still qualify. I mean, that's if a hung transgender woman still fucking with you. I mean, I don't know. Shit sounds weird.
Yeah, it's weird as fuck.
Because maybe he's still pitching.
Yeah.
Maybe he's still doing the fucking instead of getting fucked.
Yeah. So the transgender woman's cool with being both top and bottom and play both positions.
I can't. Even still, it I don't know. Like to understand it, like he's with. Was that his significant other?
No. They were just like they were cool. They were hella
buddies,
friends,
basically.
and they were fuck buddies. Yeah.
I think
well, for somebody that he's
close friends,
continually messing around with,
they were close friends turned fuck buddies.
Okay, for somebody he's continually messing around with. And to watch somebody just walk into their fucking space and knock the bottom out her ass,
like straight,
that
like hearing her
might
moan,
make you feel insecure, like
moaning. She never moaned like that before.
Legs shaking,
that
nigga took her soul when he left that room.
It's like, yeah,
he fucked the shit out of her.
She ain't coming back to you, dog.
Mentally, she's not there. Mentally and spiritually, she is not there.
She ain't thinking about you, dog.
Yeah, physically she's there, but that's it, bro. Sorry.
Damn. So I think that's the insecurity, I guess, with women face when they do threesomes with their man. Like was the other bitch better at this? And, that comes to terms and all that stuff, and that's why I think you have to have a really strong relationship when you go to like sex parties and shit. Yeah. Or y'all don't even have to fuck with other people. Y'all could just fuck and have other people watch. Like, it's a sex party. I never been to one.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? I'm not close to it. I'm not close to it.
Here we go. Yep. Campaigning low key.
I'm not close to it. Actually, I have a homie that went to a sex party. I should have him out here. I should have him invite him.
I went to one.
Oh yeah, you went to one too. And
look at her staring into the distance and shit.
Yeah, because you want to be a voyeur and shit.
Yeah, but that one was the most appealing. Oh, and I just picked up a group of guys last night from Thad's. You guys know about Thad's, right?
No, I don't know.
No, what's that?
It's in San Diego. It's like a sex club.
Oh,
low key. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the girls, they can come in.
Single girls, guys gotta have a chick. Is that the rule?
No,
I think that's the rule.
No, the girls. The girls can come in with like lingerie or somewhat clothes, but the guys, they have to be fully nude to enter.
Damn.
What?
You gotta come with the beat out already.
What? So when you picked them up, was they all
like it's cold
They
out?
had clothes on.
I was like,
of course.
look, man, it's cold outside. I don't feel confident because if I see a dude out there with his dick down to the floor, or 2 inches from the floor, like I'm gonna pack it in. I'm
a grower, so
And
I'll be swinging my little.
And if I'm
man.
not mistaken,
when that motherfucker grow, they can be like, all right.
I think the guy has to also pay like I think like $10 or something, but the females are free. But anyway, so I picked up. It was 4 guys. They look like they're in the military. These white boys, and they were just talking. So they're outside, and it's like off in the cut. You know what I mean? So you can't tell what it is. So I had picked them because it was funny. I'm driving. I'm like, this looks like this here, but I'm like, I could be tripping. Right when I bent that corner, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what it is. So they get in my car and they're sitting here talking. And then one of the guys were talking about one of the other guys that apparently was there but wasn't in the car with us. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk shit to him and make fun of him, blah blah blah. He's like, why? He's like, cause he fucked that old bitch. And then the other guy's like, well, I fucked the old bitch too. And then I'm just sitting here like, oh, I'm just like driving because I wanted to ask questions, but you never know. Some people like they might feel,
they wanted to be heard.
Yeah. They wouldn't have said all that shit around.
Well, it was just one. The other guy was like, "Hey, like chill, like in the car." Like you could tell, and I was just like, "Oh, do you know? Have you ever been at that?" I was like, "No." They said, "Do you know what that is?" I said, "Yep." I said, "I've never been there, but how is it?" And they're like, "Oh, it's pretty interesting."
Well, where's it located? If you don't mind me asking.
It's off. I think it's off a Market, not downtown. Like
Wait, let me get.
Market,
not
right
close to Southeast Market. Like,
yeah.
Word. That's crazy. I didn't know Southeast was getting down like that. Y'all having sex parties out in the Southeast? You ain't never been.
I wanted to go to the one in LA.
That's
I think
crazy.
it's called like Joy Club or something like that. It starts with a J. But that one's like a full blown ass like club. That the one down here, some
people prefer sex parties over sex clubs. It depends on like the mood.
So if you had a significant other, would you like, hey babe, let's go to these places?
Yeah. Actually,
would y'all separate and go fuck shit out of somebody else?
No, I want to. As
they say, play with others.
I want to see him play with someone.
Oh.
I have to be present. That's always been my rule. Like, you could do that, but I have to be able to be in the same room. I don't want to participate, but I would like to watch.
Okay, so what if she like really fucking him up? Would you feel away?
I don't know. I haven't experienced it, so I can't really.
Nigga can't hold his nut in after like 30 seconds of getting top.
Well, he can't. Well, he can't hold 30 seconds with me either. So I mean, I can't really
okay, what about 10 seconds? You can't hold it in 10 seconds with her.
I mean, I can't really be mad because it's new pussy.
I guess.
And you know what?
Especially if she bad and we both was like, oh yeah, her. Let's get her. Then I can't.
There was a funny thing because
so nice.
Before me and Natalie went to Portland, she did like mention like this is a sex party. They have vegan options and stuff like that.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
No, because she talked because we sometimes we talked about like the poly lifestyle out there in Portland.
Just the way you said
exactly.
It. We have cage-free women.
no, like as in food as food and F&B, like food and beverages available to accommodate the people at the sex clubs. But I told her
it's just how you said
I go to
it,
sex club. I'm pretty sure I'm not worried about vegan options. Leave me some water. I'm not trying to be farting and then leave me some water. I'm trying to fuck shit up.
Yo, but it was so funny because she was like telling me about it. But honestly, like I came, like I said, I know you guys niggas tired of talking about this, but I came to Portland with the purest of intentions. Honestly, all I wanted to do is just eat food and hike. That's all I wanted to do, and probably do some sightseeing. Now, whatever that happened else, it happened.
I can't with you.
I am dead ass though.
You was campaigning the whole time before the trip about motherfucking.
But you know what? Like you could campaign for something, then when you realize like I don't want to get elected. Because because
you want to run though.
It's kind of like what Foggy Nelson did in season 3.
I know what you're talking about, but I didn't watch all of it.
Oh,
don't do that to me. I seen that part where he went to the
yeah
stood up there.
So it's kind of like what Foggy did in season 3, and unfortunately, Daredevil's out of there.
Yeah, that's a trip.
But yeah, dude, I was just I was just, I was like, you know what? We could just chill. It was just us two. We were connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was good. But then, that happened. Went to the club, and like I said, she was all over Natalie.
Saw you unicorn.
No, she spotted her first. I came out the bathroom like, okay, flirty shit girls do. Oh my gosh, you look so pretty. Oh, I like your outfit. Typical woman shit. I didn't think too much of it. And then holding her hand, taking her to the bar. Can I borrow her for a second? I'm like, then the vibe started to pick up like, oh, because the thing will really throw it off, and she was like, oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. Trust me, I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm like, I'm fading. I'm like, say what you gotta say. I don't give a fuck. Like,
right.
She coming home to me, so yeah.
That's another thing. Like,
and then she started having that look like, yeah, she's gorgeous, but you could get it too kind of look, and that's why I was like, oh, this shit might happen.
Yeah.
This shit might go down. Like,
is
this for real?
I was just about to say, like, it.
Like,
good thing everything played out well with you and yours. It's just, it would have sucked like for somebody else. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to get a threesome with these two girls, with my girl and a random girl, and that chick does a better job to your girl than you do. I wonder if that would fuck up the ego.
Oh, like, for me, I mean, I would just say, how can I get better at that? What did she do?
But this is going back to that thing that you saw or whatever you read on the read. That's what I was gonna say. Like, maybe that's why he felt some type of way, was because even though she got a dick, but just seeing that's a female and the female's pleasing her better than he can. Like, I think that's what makes, I don't know, I feel like guys get really insecure, period, off of someone else pleasing their chick better than
guys
them.
Get insecure, period, if a girl eyes another nigga in the street, like, what you looking at that nigga for?
Well, yeah, but I just feel like with females, like, and I say this because in my last relationship, I've always been like that, like, oh, this girl looks good or blah, blah, blah. I remember I was in New York and I was on the phone with my dude at the time, and we were like having a conversation. Mid-conversation, I see this chick walking down the street, and I was like, damn, that girl look good. I said something along the lines of that, and he got upset with me.
Like, I'm trying to fuck. He's like,
I didn't say that.
What are you talking
but
about?
He got upset. Like, he was just like, are you sure you're not gay? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, no. And I laughed because I thought he was joking, but he was really pissed. He's like, you always make slick comments like that about other females. You have magazines with all these bitches. Are you sure? Are you trying to tell me something? So I'm like,
nigga,
maybe he started. Yeah, that's what I was like. Damn, maybe
niggas would cheer that on. Yeah, you want to pick one?
Yeah.
You want a pink one?
I said you want to pick one.
Oh, I was like,
God.
fuck no.
It does sound like he was insecure.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I feel like with a female, like, for some reason they feel more.
Time though,
and like I said,
at
fellas,
the same time though, like, motherfuckers get cheated on.
Yeah.
By women going to fuck with other women.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I don't
true
know.
too.
Like,
it depends on how how you take it. Like I said, I guess a low key campaign. We went to Pacers, and you know what? It was funny now. Like, a lot of people were having high reviews about Pacers.
Really?
Pacers is starting to be that spot for strip clubs in San Diego.
What?
Okay,
Free promo.
okay.
Yeah. DJ Drama's about to be there. DJ Birdie Bird was DJing over there.
Oh,
They realized they fucking with that hip hop. They started fucking with that hip hop. They want to see them twerking. They want to see ass. And the only spot in San Diego that's doing it like that, Pacers, where the homie Jamal works at.
Yep. Shout out to my nigga.
So it's Pacers about to be. It might be the San Diego's AOD. Well, I mean, I don't. I heard they're getting to the point. No. I heard they're getting to the point where they're paying strippers to come to San Diego. Certain strippers like from Atlanta or Houston, like a main attraction.
Like to Pacers or just
to come to Pacers, come strip for us.
Yeah.
What?
I heard.
I heard.
Might have to go to Pacers.
And you might see what Monica likes. You might say, hey Monica, you want
Hey babe, let's go to Pacers.
Pick the girl. So then see, that's
like
the
my
perfect
plot
place.
voice.
Fellas.
Babe, let's go to Pacers.
Fellas, this is the best time when you take your lady to the strip club. Then you could have a sense of what kind of women she likes, what taste she has. So if you buy the lap dance and you ask her, hey, which pick your choose, and I'll approach her and say, hey, my girl want to dance with you. And then that's when like, okay, so that's what she likes. Okay. If she ever play on the other end of the dugout, that's what she likes. Okay, I could work with that.
I could work with that. Again, plotting.
Like a villain. Okay, so second question.
Check that out though.
Second question.
I'm gonna have to buy me a babe, I want that one.
Man law violation or nah? Tasting their own cum. Is that a man law violation? That is, to be specific, that is a heterosexual cisgender male violation. Now, for other men, it might not. To each his own. But for me, if I decided like, ugh, in my girl's mouth, she catches it, and she's like,
to spit in my mouth, babe.
Ugh, come swapping with your chick?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Just tongue kissing and just let it just slide into your mouth.
That's fucking
Nigga, I got a beard. I can't do that, man.
Y'all could go ahead.
Shit falling off your beard.
Nigga, no. Oh gosh, no.
You be like, it's me though.
Still beat though. Still skeet though.
To me, it's a violation personally.
It's a violation.
Because it's like, oh my god.
You better
crazy,
make sure
man.
you ate well, nigga.
It's like you can try to argue like it's me, nigga. I'm not tasting no other niggas cum, but that's nothing that I would argue because I don't want no.
Yo, because what if
if
she like, kissed you right after and took a picture, and then she frames you to be a gay ass nigga, like on some revenge porn shit. She's like, you got nothing in your mouth, nigga. You gay ass nigga.
Then you got. How you gonna argue that? Hey, niggas.
See
I know
what
y'all
happened
see my picture, but
see what happened was
right. She kissed me soon as I bust. What you want me to do?
Nigga, she rubbed her face on my face, man. That's some bullshit. I was trying to give her the rag. I made it nice and warm too. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That's how you appreciate it sometimes. Like, hey, baby, let me get you.
Because like I've actually seen pornos where a dude would bust a nut and kiss her right away.
Yo,
like she must really be that sexy, nigga, for you to not pay attention to your own cum on her lips.
Well, is this like paid porn or amateur porn or like homemade porn?
That was paid.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that was part in the production. Like, hey, homie, you got to kiss your own shit.
I don't give a fuck.
But would they hit you with would they hit you with a nice price tag for it though?
I will not do it.
$100 million.
$100 million, nigga, for your own kids?
Well, I have to kiss my girl with kids on her lips. With my own kids.
Yeah,
French kiss for $100 million, nigga.
$100 million.
For $100 million, French kiss.
That's a hard bargain right there.
No taxes taken. Nothing.
Million, no
taxes.
No taxes.
Changed my life just for kissing my girl with my own nut.
Yep.
Cold hard cash. They
holding it like this, waiting for the kiss.
Well, I don't got to swallow it. So
Benjis, homie. Blueface Benji.
That, you know what, $100 million might have me considering. But I'm not swallowing it. Fuck that.
And you gotta take a picture.
No pictures. No pictures.
No pictures or it didn't happen.
Close set. No pictures.
Pictures. Oh, no pictures. That's $25 million. Would you still take it though?
I don't know, man. That is $25 million.
$25
million that you didn't have.
Yeah, that is $25 million.
That still change your life.
Yep. You go buy a house and a car, and then go from there.
Repair your credit, all that
Yep.
shit.
Flip some money, invest some money.
Yep. Hit the stock market, all that
Like,
shit.
this nigga, man. And y'all know how you got that money, right? Nigga, so? Nigga, you still trying to worry about your next check.
Check the check.
Fuck you.
All this nigga had to do was taste his own protein. The fuck?
It's like, yeah, I did it, and it was mine, nigga. I ate all the fruits and all that shit before it happened.
You sound like Bushmaster. It was mine. It was mine. A bumper cloud. It
That
was
shit is
mine.
disgusting just thinking about it, man. Even with the money put up, like somebody put the money on the table, do it.
I dare
I'm
you.
like, fuck.
He go, yeah.
Let's hurry up, get this done, get this shit over with.
I'm gonna look at it as toothpaste, nigga.
Toothpaste.
I'm gonna look at it as something. Yeah, he can think.
Imagine a nigga do it and he be like, it wasn't that bad.
Nigga hit you with the.
Hey, you want to pay me another 25 mil?
Too late, mother sucker.
I do it again for another 25.
Nigga hit you with the Simba line. Slimy yet satisfying.
Oh my god.
Fuck no.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, for me,
Wait,
like I said,
would you do it?
No. Would I do that for 100 mil?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shit, everybody got a price, Bean. I can't. It's my own shit. Fuck it. I already said like in the threesome with my clone that
Yeah.
two dicks in one mouth. Like I don't.
Oh man.
I'm wild out in these streets.
It ain't gay if it's me, nigga.
Exactly. That might be the title. It ain't gay if it's me.
Oh my god. I better not get a phone call from no family members like, hey man, what the hell y'all doing?
What direction
What's
y'all going?
What you talking about? You gonna have some cum in your mouth for 25? Hey man, look,
Oh
you
man.
be lying if you told
Yeah,
me you
that-
deny it.
Yeah, let's stop, man. That's we're on some brilliant idiot shit. They've been on that shit for the longest time, talking about sniffing
Yo,
dicks for like,
Andrew, look, I blame Andrew for all of that shit. Every time they have conversations like
About
that, he's always pushing that.
That's
fucking,
that white boy humor, man. That's
You know,
what they do.
I can't front like I'm open to the conversation.
Yeah, because it makes good content. It makes people like, what the fuck? Nessa, how would you feel? Like, let's say if your man, you know, he did his thing in your face and your mouth region, he's like, baby, give me a kiss. Like, he didn't give a fuck. Like, he just wanted all.
Her
Like,
face. Dang. Wait a minute. How you not feeling that shit and it ain't even your cum? Like,
her face.
oh, that's crazy. Okay,
She's disgusting.
25 mil.
You're not even swallowing it.
Right.
Well, I swallow it, but I mean,
No, like he like in the face.
Tongue kissing, no.
chunk,
Wherever it falls,
like
it
the chunk,
falls.
wherever it falls, it falls. And just give me a tongue kiss.
Yep.
Give me a tongue kiss, baby.
Make it nasty. 25 mil.
But for him to want to just do it, like that's just hella suspect to me.
25 mil. 25 mil.
Wait, why I gave you 100 mil off top.
we got to start
Whoa, whoa.
25 right now. Because you are a woman.
Yeah, but he gonna get 100 mil because we splitting that shit.
No, this is the 25 for both. This is a joint thing. Like, this is if the 25 is offered to him. Would you be like talking him into it? Like, yeah, come on.
I'll be like, baby, it's all about negotiating. Let's go.
Negotiating.
Let's go. We gonna negotiate.
You need
I'll be
more,
really
huh?
disgusted after. Take my money and run.
You take your money and
No,
run.
just kidding.
Take a shower in shame.
I want to know.
Crazy.
She gonna join the church and shit. It's like, why is Sister Nessa always making the biggest donations?
Because I'm trying to make a
to
version
the
for
offerings.
right. I'm trying to make a version for her for 100 mil. 2 girls in 1 cup.
Nah.
Hell,
Fuck no.
woo.
No.
I would have said, would you come swap with another girl?
Like I'm giving it to her.
Either it doesn't matter. Y'all swapping.
No. You receiving it.
Oh no.
She's-
no,
Because I
no.
know that
But
she
it's your
tried
man.
to
But it's
finagle
your
her way
man's
out
nut
of that.
though. But
But it's in that bitch's mouth first. I don't want no sloppy second shit.
But y'all got to kiss. Like, whether it's in your mouth first or not, y'all got to kiss while y'all swapping it or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
For 100 mil.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go.
That's
Wow.
crazy because porn stars do that for like 50 grand.
If I was
5K.
your dude, I'd be
They
like,
do that for a lot
I would
less.
tell the guy, I need a copy of that. I'm gonna keep jacking off to that for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'll do it for 100 mil.
100 mil cum swap. That is a fucking bargain because, like I said, women do that for a lot less.
I do that shit for free. Well, not the cum swapping, but swallowing. But a free. So 100 mil. Yeah.
Oh, we talking free? Oh man.
No, I'm trying to bargain.
But yeah, to me, man, that is a man violation. To me.
Yeah,
To me.
I'm not a man, but
I'm not tasting any cum. I don't care if it's mine. No, sir.
Like, I feel uncomfortable if I was like getting reverse cowgirl and my girl decides to hop off and I'm about to bust one and my dick's pointing straight at me and I'm gonna have to bob and weave and shit. Looking like the dragon.
I've had to. True story.
Like looking like Goku off of Dragon Ball. Nigga, whoa.
Yeah, I've had to. True
looking
story.
like Tyson Fury dodging all those punches from Deontay Wilder. Nigga, like, he ain't touching me.
Wait, but why? You're on your back?
Yeah, she's
I'm
on top.
my back. She's on top.
Why she jump off?
I'm just
because
saying.
you about to bust
I'm
and
about to
you
bust.
going raw. I was
I'm
going raw.
And I'm going raw. Oh, I'm about to bust. And, you know, let's say if I was handcuffed. Let's say I was handcuffed. She's going reverse cowgirl. And I'm like
He's
not
handcuffed.
I'm handcuffed like my hands and my legs, you know, I'm tied up. I'm just at the mercy of her. And she's doing, you know, dick squats and shit. Niggas about to bust off. She'll tell her to get off. And the dick just flaps back and just look at me. And I'm about to, and I know it's
Does it do that though? Why would it do that?
Because it likes to
Gravity.
aim for the eyes.
It's gravity.
What?
The dick likes to aim for eyes when you bust in the neck.
It's not gonna like
Your eyes though? Like
Wherever eyes is present, it's gonna point to the direction.
The meat's not gonna just stay up after when she gets out. She actually props it to get it up. Like, so when she gets off, gravity's gonna go this way. So it's gonna be heading towards my face. So if I was
what if she like bends it like to make it go in your face, like to make sure it hits
the
your
dick
face?
naturally lays on your stomach. So I mean,
So yeah, but if you know you got a load coming and it's gonna
you got super soaker power like behind that shit.
your dick is on this and your dick is on this Peter
You know,
North
like
shit.
like a squirt gun, like
like the porn star Peter North.
yeah.
That motherfucker's a shooter.
He's a
nigga.
legend.
Peter North is a shooter, my nigga. Do your Googles.
Yeah, straight up.
This
That
nigga
dude's a
dead
legend,
shot
though.
with the headshot. This nigga bullseye of the porn industry, nigga. Like that nigga could shoot. He got range. Pause.
You so stupid.
Guinness.
Have you guys seen the movie with like the puppets, like the not Sesame Street characters, but like the puppet
Where the
movie?
cop.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't seen that yet.
Oh my gosh,
I know which one you
it's
talking
so
about.
funny. Like he like fucked the girl, and then he was like shooting a load like all over the office, and
Oh my god.
Man,
that movie's funny as fuck.
it bees like that sometimes. It bees like that sometimes when you having that magical nut, like.
You don't care where it go no more. I don't
Wherever
give a
it
fuck,
go.
man. I'm not trying to be safe.
Yeah.
Nothing is safe when you feeling that way.
It's just so funny, like when my girl, you know, she likes it when I come inside of her, and I'm like, okay, that's what you want. Come inside of her, next thing you know, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much.
Yeah, I always be like, I gotta piss this shit out. Hey, so what if she
It's
jumps?
like cream pie, you know, like I told you.
So let me ask you this: so
Could've
would you
been-
be upset if she jumps off, purposely knowing that you about to get splashed in the
Yes.
face?
Oh,
You gonna do that shit on purpose?
I'm gonna get you back.
And
one
I
way
gotta
or another.
duck and dodge, and if that motherfucker hit me in my eye or some shit, I'm gonna be hot.
I'm gonna get
hit
you
my
back.
lips.
I'm gonna play it cool. I'm gonna play it cool.
I'm gonna my lips like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna play it cool, like I was tight, you know, like I said, I'm gonna play it cool, but like I'm plotting on your ass next time. Don't try to rim me. I'm gonna fart in your face or something.
Oh hell
I'm getting
no!
you
That's
back on.
grounds for dismissal. I've already said that
Nope.
shit.
Pink eye. Enjoy.
You got it in my eye. You get some in your eye. Nah, I'm just fucking around. I ain't that diabolical.
Oh, yo, that brown fucking cloud, bro. I start burning this.
Guess you out. Black Ops 1.
Grounds for dismissal.
Oh man.
Grounds for dismissal, huh?
Grounds for
I could see
dismissal.
myself beating some motherfucking ass if that shit were
Would
to
you kill him?
happen.
Would you just kill him? You'd be like, I just snapped.
If I black out, but if he dies, he dies. Like,
Okay, Drago. Okay, Drago. Drago over here.
shit.
Yeah,
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, slash Pusha T.
Don't do that to Nessa. She'll kill you.
Grounds for dismissal.
Grounds for dismissal for your life, nigga.
I will crush you. I will break you.
I will break you. Oh shit, man, that was fun. That was a fun episode. Any shout outs or parting words? Cause I know it means you gotta take a snap. You gotta
nappity nap.
Yeah, we live in real life here, y'all. We doing
shout
this
outs to Monica. Shout outs to the homegirl Miss Minnie. Her daughter's birthday was today. Pulled up, said what's up.
Aww.
Shout outs to the homies there, Colombo, SoCal, and I'd be afraid to say like niggas' legal names, so everybody know who they are. That was
nigga, you know your real government names. Y'all know your aliases too, nigga.
Yeah, like y'all know who y'all was.
Y'all know who y'all are. Shit. Anything else? You good?
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right.
Oh, shout out to the homie Julian.
Oh yeah,
he came out here for a couple of days. Said what's up. He just straight hit me in a text. Like, hey, I'm on my way, man. What? He drove down from LA.
That's love.
Yep.
Shout out to
He's
Jules,
here
man.
or he's coming?
Nah, he came out Friday and he left yesterday. Yeah, quick little turnaround. He said he wanted to see y'all, but I told him to wait until today. But he just went back to prepare for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, LA traffic, that LA life,
Ain't
boy.
no joke.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Nessa.
Shout out to well, I don't know because it's not out yet, but shout out to Jordan Peele for attempting to do the remake for Candyman. That's gonna be interesting. Gonna be very interesting.
Candyman.
See, I bet you won't say with the lights turned off. Looking in the mirror.
Yo, all I want is Tony Todd. Tony Todd gotta be in the movie. I don't give a fuck how old he is.
The janitor that witnessed everything.
He'll be like the dude off of fucking Final Destination, the old creepy black dude with the deep voice, always with the foreboding details. Like, yo, niggas about to die. Excuse me, miss. How can I help you?
You just
Yes, we do the 2 for $5 special.
You're so stupid.
Extra crispy. Oh, you're welcome.
You're dumb.
Oh, y'all niggas still here. Y'all niggas gonna die. Now let me get back to this order.
You stupid.
Nigga making minimum wage over here.
I was trying to look up the nigga quote.
What?
Helen.
Oh, the one that stuck out for me was he says, "They say that I have shed innocent blood. What's blood for if not for shedding?"
Shout outs to Clive Barker for creating that, dude. Like, that's fucking crazy. The pain was so unbearable.
Your voice for it, yo.
Yeah.
All in my ass. And I died from the venom. They pour honey on my nuts.
Helen.
And they had a grizzly bear eat on them.
Yeah.
They lynched me. They castrated me.
Dang, no penis.
They sucked on my toes. They put a finger in my booty hole.
Oh my gosh.
They cut off my arm.
Alright. Is this really what happened to Candyman? Shit.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Hello.
I was like, wait, I remember his arm getting chopped.
All the other shit is extra.
So they put a finger in his booty hole and chopped off his arm. Got it.
Cut his penis off too.
Oh, and shout out to myself because I went paintballing again a couple weeks ago. I totally forgot to mention that, but I went paintballing again, and tell me why. I was the only female in my squad once again, and I was the only female in my squad full of males.
Sound like she's at murked.
And I murked the whole other squad full of males on one of the rounds. And in another round, we were playing catch capture the flags. And one of my teens, I was like, oh, who wants to get the flag? You know, we'll have your back or whatever. So one of the teens was like, oh, okay, I got it. We're like, all right. So we're over there like rushing, you know, to go like have his back. And I turn around, motherfucker behind. I'm like, how the fuck you behind us if you the one that's supposed to get the flag?
Right.
So I'm like, whatever, I guess I got to take matters into my own hands. So I go to try to get the flag. You know, I get shot up. So I'm pissed. I turn around. I'm like, I was like, I need a new squad. I said, y'all suck. You guys don't have.
Damn, you sound like an angry Call of Duty player.
I was so
in the
mad,
lobby.
so mad. So they ended up getting the flag
You
that
get mad at them
round
for because you got shut up.
because nobody was taking initiative to get the flag. So we just gonna sit there and wait for them to get the flag. Fuck no.
Did you do the Harlem Shake and those? You know how they do it in the movies when they get shot up.
When they get shot up.
They get shot up. They do the little Harlem Shake.
No. No. Anyway,
like Freaky Zeke in the Pop Champagne video.
You're
Getting
so
sprayed by the champagne.
You're so stupid.
Remember that? The end of the video.
He's so stupid.
That's burnt.
Oh shit.
I was thinking like Denzel on Training Day.
Training
He
Day.
got sprayed up by
Nah, I got hit. Ricky.
got hit in the back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So mad.
So
But
you try to run down straight down the line, huh?
yeah.
Right.
So then, so I was pissed, right? So they ended up getting the flag, whatever. So the second round, I asked again. I said, "Who wants to get the flag?" He was like, "Me," and I'm like, "This motherfucker, I can't trust him." I'm like, "All right." As soon as they said, "Ready, set, go," I ran up. I just started shooting. I ran, grabbed the flag, took it. The game was over. Everyone was like, "What?" Because they're like, "All right, game over. You guys switch sides again," and they were like, "The game just started." That's how pissed I was. I just went straight for it. I said, fuck everybody else.
And
I
could you
got
imagine if Nessa had her clone with her? Damn.
And she was on your team.
Yeah,
And you
on
said,
your
y'all,
team.
you guys suck. She probably would have tried to argue with you.
Nah, because she would have been right there with me. We would have had each other's back. We all we got. We all we got. We all we got. No, but so
But now when it comes to the same nigga.
Right.
yeah, no. But anyway, like and it's funny because after the fact, my coworker went back to the boys and was like, "Look, Miss Vanessa's mad right now. Be sure to be on the lookout because she's gonna try to get that flag. I'm telling you right now, she's gonna try to get that flag." They didn't want to listen to him, and I made sure I got that shit. So I won the second and the third round by myself. I said, "Fuck everybody else." But I love playing paintball. We got to do it sometime.
Not if you about to tell us we suck.
No, because y'all gonna be on my squad. Y'all gonna be on the winning team. So
I ain't trying to get cussed out by Nessa, man.
Man,
Y'all niggas motherfucking suck. Let's go.
You niggas suck. I need another team.
Let's go. I said let's go. I'm ready to leave. Y'all niggas suck.
Right. Like, nigga, this is my first time playing.
Wait, you guys never did paintball before?
I did laser tag, but I didn't play no motherfucking paintball.
Laser tag ain't shit compared to paintball because
It's still fun.
I know it's
Laser
fun,
tag is
but you
fun,
actually
nigga.
getting.
I ain't
hit.
getting bruised
You just-
up, nigga. I'm
Oh,
light
okay,
skin. You see the pigment of my skin? I will get fucking bruised so easily.
She just tried to glorify that, like, laser tag, nigga. When you get that sensation of getting shot, that's what you need.
That's what you need. That's why Dwight Howard is playing bottom. He like the shots.
You're so stupid.
He's not paintballing. He's transballing.
Transballing. You stupid.
The only thing I want to be trans is financial, nigga. I want to transition from broke to rich.
The only trans I know is transactions.
Oh shit.
No diss to you niggas, man.
Yeah,
Or you
no.
people.
It's all jokes, sensitive
Folks.
folks, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all jokes. Anything else?
No, you're cool.
Okay, my shout out is to the justice system out there in Dallas. They're actually trying to move forward to getting Mr. Botham Jean in the Dallas area some justice. I remember I talked about this a few episodes ago about Amber Geiger. Remember her, the officer that went into a dude's house and just shot him up? Mm-hmm. Went to the wrong apartment. So now she is officially indicted for murder.
But it's not conviction.
It's not conviction, but it's a step forward. And I think the new district attorney is like a black dude too in Dallas. So, yeah, yes. You know, hopefully, I don't give a fuck. People's like, I don't wish no jail on no one. Nah, fuck that. Take her freedom.
No jail on no one.
Yeah, take her freedom. She don't deserve it. So that's what I gotta say about that.
But hopefully, I love how quickly they did that with the female and not with the male cop.
Yeah, I wish a motherfucking feminist would come out and try to defend her.
Hey,
y'all want equal treatment? All right.
Catch this heat. Go ahead, say something.
Say something, nigga.
I dare you. I triple dog dare you.
Say something else, nigga.
For regular shit, they say.
Oh man. All right, man. So that was pretty much it, man. That was my shout out.
They be drinking steroids for breakfast.
Oh, I forgot. Announcement. The Jig Is Up podcast. We're not a vendor there, but you can see us making a cameo appearance at the West Coast Radio TV Podcast Expo. We'll be out shaking hands, politicking, kissing babies and all that. We'll be out there in these podcast streets out here. Mm-hmm. So you know how to play when you see him in the street. How to play. All right, man. So if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we love what we do, and if you're not being your motherfucking self, not even your own damn clone. All right, man. You know what I gotta say.
The jig is up.
And we out.
Now listen. That's called motherfucking bars, nigga.
Yeah,
you know nothing about that.